Prediction-Stylez, MakeFights.com is proud to present the most anticipated match of this year between two boxing superstars, the pound-for-pound king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and the Puerto Rican pride, Miguel Cotto, in a prediction video by Ray Williams. Stylez, MakeFights.com.
Today we're here to discuss Floyd Mayweather and Miguel Angel Cotto, scheduled to take place May 5th, 2012. Cotto and Mayweather, Cotto versus Mayweather is a good fight. Actually, a great fight. You have a boxer puncher going into the ring with a pure boxer. I like the fight because it's not a situation where you have a brawler versus a boxer. The boxer versus brawler matchup, it can be a good one. The styles mesh, but the boxer has options. The slugger can only do one thing, and that's come forward and try to go for the knockout. But when you have two boxers going in the ring, you have two men looking to set the other opponent up. You have both men counter punching. Except for you have the other one, and Miguel Cotto, who's going to be doing it with power. I chose to examine this De La Hoya and Mayweather fight because Mayweather, again, is a pure boxer, a defensive genius who never gets tired, who's always ready and always mentally focused. The boy's on point like icicles. But when you have a fighter like Mayweather who does one thing so well, they lack in other areas. Mayweather and Miguel Cotto are alike in many instances, but they're different at the same time. And when I say that they're alike, they both fight with timing. Floyd Mayweather uses timing more so for offensive purposes, whereas Miguel Cotto uses timing for defensive purposes. I chose this fight also because De La Hoya had success with his jab when he used it. In this first round, you see De La Hoya making a fundamental mistake. You cannot attack a fighter like Floyd Mayweather Jr., who has precise timing, without the use of a jab. You can't just walk in on him without using a jab. The jab is the punch. For all reasons. Again, the jab is the punch that leads to other punches. The jab is like marijuana. You know how they say marijuana is the drug that leads to other drug, a gateway drug. Where the jab sets up other punches. And if you notice, De La Hoya came out when the bell rang and threw one jab. Other than that, he started walking in on Mayweather. Just check it out. Floyd throws a jab. De La Hoya just stands there. Floyd throws another jab. Oscar does nothing. Floyd throws a hook. Little short right hand on the inside. Throws another jab. Floyd does. Floyd throws another jab. And look at what Oscar's doing. He's just coming forward. He's just coming forward. You see that? He tries to just load up on power punches, which is primarily the way he fought all night in this fight. You can't walk Mayweather down without using a jab. You're not going to corner that young man and look to land power punches because of his defense. Again, his defense is on point and the man never gets tired. But at the same time, too, look who's jabbing. It's Floyd Mayweather. He understands the use of his jab. I'm going to show you something though. In this round here, Oscar De La Hoya used his jab pretty nice. And he had a few other rounds where he used his jab to set up power punches. When the jab gave Floyd problems. Again, he's just trying to land power punches. The power punches don't land if you notice, but the stick does. And it doesn't have to be to the head. Jab him to the body, to the chest, just like that. It's driving him back. when Oscar De La Hoya is jabbing, Floyd isn't punching. And don't get me wrong, it's not like he's doing any significant damage to Floyd, but those are the jabs from Oscar De La Hoya are scoring punches. Now, the thing that makes Miguel Cotto different from Oscar De La Hoya is that he's just not going to throw punches for no reason. Again, Miguel Cotto fights with timing. I want to show you something real quick though. This is an example of what I meant when I said earlier that when you have a fighter like Mayweather who does one thing so well, they make mistakes in other areas. Watch this body shot from Floyd. You see that? That was wrong. De La Hoya just missed the counter. But Floyd threw that body shot. His knees weren't bent. He was standing straight in the air. You see that? The right hand, he threw a jab up top and the right hand to the body. He was open. Right there. See, I don't care who you are. When you're throwing punches, you're open to get hit. Now I'm going to show you what I mean when I say that Miguel Cotto uses timing for offensive purposes. This is what I meant when I say that Cotto punches with timing for offensive purposes. Now watch the jab from Miguel Cotto. He jabs. Notice how he jabs when Gomez jabs. Watch him. To pick up. And I like Cotto because he uses his jab. You see that? Right there. Watch. Watch how they jab together. You see how Cotto just did that? Watch him. See it? Watch him do it again. See it? See it? That's smart. You can't. You cannot defend. You can't throw and defend at the same time. You see how he just did it again? That's not coincidence. That's on purpose. Cotto's timing is on point, just like Mayweather's, just in a different form. Cotto also has good defense. Look how he keeps his hands held high. If you notice, he jabbed with Gomez again. Look at that. Beautiful display of timing. Look at that. You see how when Gomez threw a right hand, he threw a left hook to the body. He punches when Cotto uses very, very, very excellent timing. And he has good defense. Keeps his hands held high. And he uses that jab. Which is a strong jab. Cotto's a smart fighter. Just like Mayweather. He can brawl. But primarily, he's a boxer puncher. When he's in that ring, he's thinking. I'm going to show you something. That's what I mean. Miguel Cotto uses timing. Watch how when Gomez throws his punch, Cotto throws his left hook to the body at the same time. Watch this. Just watch. You see that? Gomez threw a left hook to the body. Cotto threw a right hand up top. Watch. See that? But watch this though. Watch this. You see that? Gomez threw a punch and Cotto threw a left to the body at the same time, simultaneously. That's timing. Cotto's timing is precise. Just like Mayweather's, just in a different form. Watch the movement from Cotto and watch the jab when Gomez punch. He's going to do it again. Watch the timing. They're going to both punch. Watch. Bop. You see that? Cotto's a sharp fighter. He did it again with He did it there with Gomez. And several fights later, he did the same thing with Joshua Clottey. Watch Joshua Clottey. Watch how Cotto again uses timing with Joshua Clottey. Watch this. Watch how when Clottey gets ready to throw the left foot, Cotto jabs. Puts him down. You see that? Cotto has a very good timed, hard, stiff jab. We saw it with Gomez, and we saw him knock down a strong fighter in Joshua Clottey. We're gonna wait till the HBO replay comes on because I like this because they do the slow mo and you actually see Joshua Clottey preparing to throw a left hook, and Cotto again steps in at the right time. Should be coming up shortly. Joshua Clottey look like he got a pound of sesame on his head. He need to cut them beads, boy. You can smoke them Jones. man got a pound of that green. All right, now watch this. Bow! You see that? You see how Joshua Clottey throws a left and Cotto steps in with his own left? Timing. Anytime Floyd Mayweather has gotten jarred, stung, rattled, buzzed, hurt, whatever you want to call it in his career, he got hit while he was throwing punches. He was stunned against Chop Chop in the midst of an exchange. He was throwing and Chop Chop timed it. The same thing with Shane Mosley. Let me show you. This is Mayweather and DeMarcus Corley. I want you to notice now how Mayweather gets clipped throwing a punch. Now watch this. You see that? You got caught in the midst of throwing something. See, as I stated, I don't care who you are. When you're throwing punches, you're there to get hit. You see that? Now Mayweather definitely sucked it up like a true champ, because he got nailed and he got buzzed. His legs were actually wobbly in his round a little bit, and he did his thing. Bow. But you see that? Timing. I don't think there's another fighter fighting today other than Floyd Mayweather that uses timing to their advantage the way Miguel Cotto does. And that's not to knock anybody. Well, no, actually I take that back. You do have the great Bernard Hopkins, who definitely fights with timing better than both men if you ask me. But Miguel Cotto is definitely up there with them as it relates to timing. I want to show you something else. Shane Mosley also was another fighter who had a brief moment of success when he caught Floyd in the second round, first with a jab to the body, followed by a punch up top, and then he caught Floyd again in the midst of an exchange that wobbled Floyd. Another reason why, one of the reasons why I like Miguel Cotto's chances in this fight is because he's going to live and die by his jab. Also, Miguel Cotto is a very patient fighter. Every Floyd Mayweather opponent has gotten frustrated with Mayweather when they throw punches and they can't land and they get reckless. Miguel Cotto is not that type of fighter. Miguel Cotto uses his jab whether it misses or lands. He does not abandon his jab, and that's what it takes to beat Mayweather. Because see, again, the jab is the punch that leads to other punches. I don't care if a jab misses. You keep shooting it, it's going to open doors for something else. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. Now watch Shane Mosley. He's going to land a jab to the body and throw a punch up top. That jab to the body set up the right hand because, again, you can't hit Floyd Mayweather without the use of a jab. If you just try to throw lead punches, they won't land. Now watch this. Now watch Shane Mosley throw the jab to the body, followed by the overhand right. Right here. See that? Caught Floyd. Floyd stay composed. But watch how Shane's going to nail Floyd Mayweather again in the midst of an exchange. Floyd's going to be throwing a punch and get clipped. Watch. Right here. You see that? Floyd Mayweather was, preparing to throw a punch, and Shane launched an overhand right at the same time. Not before Floyd, not after Floyd, at the same time. Just watch. Right here. You see that? Again, there's not another fighter, in my opinion, like Miguel Cotto that uses timing for an offensive purpose, for offensive purposes, as much as Miguel Cotto does. Miguel Cotto's patient. He has footwork. He has a jab. He's a wicked body puncher. And he's smart. He's not a dumb fighter. I have not seen Floyd Mayweather have to make adjustments in the ring. People don't understand what the word to adjust means. To make adjustments in the ring means Floyd Mayweather comes out doing something. His opponent picks up on what he's doing and stops him from doing that. I haven't seen Floyd in that situation. Everybody else has to make adjustments to him. So in this fight with Miguel Cotto, we're going to see. He's definitely going to have to be extra smart, and we'll see if he makes adjustments, because again, Miguel Cotto is not a dumb fighter. Miguel Cotto has footwork and excellent timing. So StylezMakeFights.com is going with Miguel Cotto to win a decision over Floyd Mayweather come May 5th. Peace.